It's coffee talk with the Tika. Nothing rhymes with that but chicken tikka. We name drop here with Stefan and all his friends.
All right, coffee talkers, here we are. This is some crazy, crazy news. Gene Hackman and wife found dead. The legendary actor, two-time Oscar winner Gene Hackman has been found dead inside his Santa Fe, New Mexico home, alongside his wife, Betsy Arakawa, and their dog. This is a mysterious story. I got to tell you, and if I said her name wrong, please don't get mad. I'm having my morning coffee. I'm searching the news just like you. I know just as much as you know about this. So if it's your first time here, tap that subscribe button and hit that notifications button, because when we come live, you're not going to want to miss or join the live chat. And if you're here with us, chat with us right now. But really quick, it's our morning coffee, and I got to order a coffee mug. I'm using Loretta Lynn today. I got to order a new one. I broke my coffee talk coffee mug. I'm going to go to the store and order one. If you want to get one, go to the links down below and order one yourself. But yeah, this is crazy. Gene Hackman found dead in his home, him and his wife and his dog. The news is developing as we're going. So I'm going to look with you guys and check this out. Oh, man, how's your morning going? Who's here with me? Who's here? Maui Swift. Oh, good to see you. No, I loved him, and he made it to yeah, he did make it to a ripe old age. You're totally right. Well, I'm glad you're here, Maui. The bodies of Hackman and his wife were discovered Wednesday afternoon. Santa Fe County Sheriff confirming the news just after midnight. Let's see what we got here. Let's look at the screen together. Hold on. Let's bring this here. Let's add this right there. Okay, so here we are. We got a little something here. I'm going to bring the news right here to you guys. Try this out, because by the time I upload all the pictures and make it look nice for you guys, it's going to be a pain in the ass. So let's look together. But yeah, okay, their dog, TMZ is saying along with their dog, and here's some pictures of Gene through the years. Let's check him out. Ooh, not that commercial. That was loud in my ear. Let that get out of here. Sorry about that. Everybody wants to make a buck here, but let's see the pictures they put up here to make it easy for us. And let's develop this. I'm thinking there's more to the story right here. Let's see what TMZ says.
Well, I was kind of a strange, indifferent athlete when I was a kid. I think maybe if I'd had proper coaching, I could have probably been better. But I needed more encouragement than I got. I played football, basketball, and track, and was not a very good basketball player, but was on the varsity team and for a short time, and finally had trouble with the coach. Attitude problem on my part, and quit and went into the Marine Corps. So athletics in a funny way was good to me, because I think the experience I got in the Marine Corps is probably what pushed me into acting.
So nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
How do you feel tonight?
I feel good. Yeah.
I mean, you've been nominated. You won so many times. Does this still mean something to you?
Oh, certainly. I would like it to work. Hi, Alan. I would love for it to work, because it will help the film, and I think it's an important film that people should see.
Well, I like to think of myself as a craftsman, that there are certain things that you must do to be a craftsman in any line of work, and I like to think of myself as coming prepared, knowing exactly within some limits of what I want to do, and then being prepared to change that also, because that's part of being a craftsman. It's being willing to change.
When we did the film, I had no idea that the film would be as well received as it has been. I knew that Clint was trying to do something serious and trying to make some kind of comment about violence in Westerns, and I think he's done that, and we're very proud of it.
It was interesting movie. It's a very strange movie in a lot of ways. It's about 20 gunfights in the middle of this Western street. It was an interesting time to be working.
Yeah, I think it was carbon monoxide poisoning. That's what they're showing on the news reports.
Allowed me to last as long as I have in the film is my love for acting when I'm actually doing it.
Yeah.
That I've never gotten tired of going to work and trying to do a performance.
Wes Anderson kind of wrote this with you in mind. I gather he wanted to write a movie for you and kept on at you to do this. What persuaded you in the end to do this?
Well, I was just finishing another film. I was dead tired, but I loved acting. You know, I've always loved that. The acting part of the business has always excited me, and I just felt that because it was such a good script that I would continue on even though I was dead tired.
Actors mature at different levels and at different times in their career. There can be a part that is both a defining part for you and one that kind of gives you access to who you are and what's available to you as an actor. And until you find that, many times you just drift along and you're just kind of an average kind of actor. And then once that kind of happens, then sometimes good things happen for you.
There it is. Okay, so if you're just tuning in right now, we're checking this out. Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy, they were found dead inside their Santa Fe, New Mexico home alongside their dog. It was reported, it's all on the news, TMZ, everybody's talking about it. They're confirming the news just after midnight on Thursday. So let me check this out right here because there's other news reports coming in here. And Hackman, incredible actor, first of all. I loved him in Superman. Great, the French Connection. Superman, he played Lex Luthor. But he seems like such a humble guy when you see him in these interviews. He had 3 Golden Globes, the prestigious Cecil B. DeMille Award to name. His wife was a classical pianist. They were married for 34 years. Films, The French Connection, Superman, like I just said, Superman 2, Popeye, remember him? Popeye Doyle in The French Connection, great one. And then you could Unforgiven, Clint Eastwood's movie, The Unforgiven. Right here, there's a picture of his wife. Let's see them through the years right there. If we could get that. And a nice long marriage. Sad. Now, was it carbon monoxide? Let's just see what they're saying right here. In the news that I'm looking right here, Gene Hackman's death. Sheriff says search warrant requested and the bodies found. 2 dogs survived. The Santa Fe County Sheriff says he's not ruling anything out in the deaths of the iconic actor. The deputies even got a search warrant in case the investigation turns criminal. The sheriff also had reported the deputies responded Wednesday to the compound of Hackman and his wife after receiving a call, and they initially entered the house only to find the bodies of the couple and one of their 3 dogs. 2 others survived. Once they found the corpses, the sheriff had reported they backed out of the house. They applied for a warrant to conduct a more thorough search. They also had said it's customary during the death investigations to seek a warrant on the assumption they may find evidence of a crime, which shows they're following standard procedure. They also are saying right here, the gas company and fire department also responded to make sure there was no toxic fumes that would endanger the deputies during their search. The sheriff says the deputies determined that the bodies had been there for at least a day, and he did not rule anything out, although there was no visible trauma was discovered. They could have been victims of a double homicide, suicide, accidental death, or natural causes. It's unclear what will happen with the 2 surviving dogs, but we'll update you here as well, what's going to go on with the 2 surviving dogs. Let's see what else we got here for you guys as we're looking at this. This is a crazy story. Wild story. Gene Hackman and his wife through the years. Okay. Wild. Okay, let's get this out of here. So, yeah, that's what I got right now. That's the news for us this morning on this coffee talk conversation. If I could pop anything else up here. Let's see if it was carbon monoxide, if that's the situation. Go right here in the news with you guys as we're going live. Just bear with me. I'm trying to do this, like, in the morning. I'm not even ready for this morning. This is a crazy story. All right here, everybody. What do we got here? Let's add this to the stage right here. That you could see this. So right here, family suspects carbon monoxide poisoning. It says Gene Hackman and his wife, they died. Tragically, they both died this week. Their family believes carbon monoxide poisoning is the blame. But just now, the news report said that they got the gas company to come to the fire department to make sure everybody was safe. I don't know. The legendary actor's daughter, Elizabeth, Gene Hackman, tells TMZ they're not sure, but they think the cause might be from toxic fumes. She added the law enforcement found no signs of foul play, although the Santa Fe County Sheriff Adam Mendoza tells us deputies haven't ruled anything out and they're still investigating. Right here's the compound where they lived. Nice large property. The house is fairly modern. It was built in 2000. We do not know if there were any issues with gas leaks or if there were calls to service at the address. Keep reading. Let's see what else is going on here. Mendoza tells us when deputies performed the welfare check at the property Wednesday and found the couple's bodies, the gas company and fire department personnel also responded to make sure there were no toxic fumes that would endanger deputies during their search. Gene and Betsy were found dead at the home on Wednesday, along with one of their dogs, also dead, after a neighbor raised concerns. Elizabeth gives us more insight into Gene's life before his passing, saying he and his wife had been living in New Mexico, home since he retired in 2004. Here's a more recent picture of Gene. When Gene walked away from Hollywood, he was done for good, spending his retirement painting. She also told us his favorite film was The French Connection. That's a picture right there from 24. You can see Gene looking frail, but man, Elizabeth didn't comment on his health, but he had just turned 95 years old. God bless him, 95 years old. And in a rare public sighting on March 28, 2024, he was seen walking with a cane and holding his wife's hand for support. Mr. Gene Hackman, huh? The family is getting affairs in order now, so there's no word on a service. Mr. Gene Hackman, man, what a great actor. One movie is a great movie that I totally forgot to mention, Mississippi Burning. All right, let's stop sharing that. Okay, in the meantime, that is the news. That's all we know right now. They're still investigating this. So I hear anything here, we'll go live. So make sure you hit that notifications tab so you don't miss anything that comes your way. I had no time to edit this. Just right now, just popped on here, reading the news just like you guys. Gene Hackman, that's a tough one. Even though he was 94 years old, us watching this, we're still like kids, even if we're in now. Well, I'm 57. I don't know how old you are, but if you're my age or even 40s, 30s, especially my age, 50s, 60s, you feel like you grew up with these people. They're like family members in the movies that they've given us. Well, Gene and your wife, God bless you guys. Rest in peace. And our condolence to your family, your friends, and your fans, of course. If we get any more updates, I will bring it here to you guys. In the meantime, this is Coffee Talk. I am Stefan. Click here and here for another episode that might pop up on your screen. If not this second, it will. Check it out and check out my interviews that I'm bringing here on Coffee Talk. We're revamping the channel. We're coming back. So don't go nowhere because we'll be coming back into your neighborhood real soon. Until then, who loves you, baby? We do. See you all later. Thanks for watching.
It's Coffee Talk with the Tika. Nothing rhymes with that but chicken.